everybody. We are back to it with another Graycove AU stream. Hopefully the mic is good. It keeps giving us troubles, so let me know if it gets too quiet or anything like that, and I will wiggle the wire, which so far is the only fix we found. Anyways, it looks like Gravity Falls is winning the poll, so I'm just gonna end it because I think enough people have voted now. Touch the wire or something? Okay. I'll move it a little bit closer as well. Let me know if that's good. I am already kind of losing my voice, which is not good. But I'll do my best. We'll see how long I last. Anyways, okay, so the first one is Gravity Falls. So Gravity Falls does not have animal people. They have animals and they have people. So we're gonna be drawing, of course, animals. So let's start with Hazel. Thankfully, they show deer and wolves and foxes all in Gravity Falls, so I have something to work off of. And yeah, Jasper is here, but he's working on Hero Forge, trying to make my character for our D&D session. Because he's better at Hero Forge than I am, and he's gonna make it look really, really cool. I feel like Hazel would be a good Mabel, absolutely. I also just like that voice actress a lot. Kristen Schur, I believe her name is. And for a while thought that would be a really good Hazel voice. You know, in the hypothetical realm where we could, Kristen Shaw, right, my bad. Where we could afford to hire anyone, but especially a, you know, actress who probably costs a lot of money to hire. Her voice is in at least one short. Yeah, a couple of shorts, because I've used quite a few Bob's Burgers audios. I don't think I've used any Gravity Falls audios yet. Maybe one with Grunkle Stan, but I don't remember. There's a lot of shorts. It's a little hard to remember. Okay, and it looks like they do add some level of detail to the legs. I can totally see the twins seeing this Hazel AU with her glowing spots and writing it down in the journal. Absolutely. Hey, Crispy. Thanks for joining us. I'm scared to put it audio any higher because the ad jump scares. Yeah. Sorry about that. I'll probably make these legs a little too long. That's okay. We'll fix them after. Oh dear, in its natural form. Yeah, like I said, Gravity Falls doesn't have any like anthropomorphic animals. They just have regular animals. Would a Zootopia AU just be a modern Graycove AU? I mean, the art style would be a little different. And yeah, they'd have like clothes and stuff because the Zootopia characters are like fully dressed. So I guess so? Modern Graycove? Yeah. Except as far as I'm aware, Zootopia, like, they've never had humans, where Graycove did at one point. I don't think Zootopia is post-apocalyptic. The audio is perfect on my phone, but on my computer it is impossible to hear. Yeah, I don't know why the audio gives us so many headaches. It just does. And yeah, these legs are definitely too long. Let's fix that. Let's fix this a little bit. I have a good idea, but I need y'all to hear me out in this Adventures of the Graycove AU. That would definitely be interesting. Hazel is kind of just based off of Fia. Similar personalities. I don't know how a deer in the wild would get piercings, but she's gonna have them anyways. Besides the spots in the jewelry, there's no way to really identify this deer as Hazel. The Manitars? Oh, I guess you got me there. There are Manitars in Gravity Falls. They were their own weird thing, I feel like, though. Okay, there is a roughly sketched out Hazel. Okay. Now let's do Russell. Mabel glamoured the deer up, that's why it's got those earrings. Perfect. When Griff looks similar to that wolf that was chewing Dipper's leg when he slept outside in that one episode when Mabel had sleepover with her friends. Yeah, absolutely. I already pulled that picture up as reference since I think that's the only wolf you see in Gravity Falls, and that was my first thought. What if we drew them in the Cars universe? Let's not! Let's not do that. I don't want to have to think about what car they are. And also I hate drawing cars with a passion. I keep having to for work reasons, and I hate it every time. There's something about drawing cars that just fills me with rage. They're a very annoying shape. Let's make Marshall draw cars. Why do you guys hate me? It should be the only full body appearance of a wolf according to the wiki. Fair enough. I never hear at the end of it if I gave you guys the power to make Marshall do cars. That is true. I would be not pleased. Hazel as a crane with her head and neck being the crane part. I don't care for that. Hazel would be a hippie fan. May we see Russell standing on Hazel's back? Please. Yeah, sure. Why not? I have to shrink him down anyways. I just realized I was watching the stream a minute behind. No wonder why the Marshall response time felt so sluggish. Yeah. There probably already is some level of lag. But that's kind of to be expected with a live stream, I think. Yeah, you're in the woods. You come across a deer with glowing spots, necklace and earrings, with a fox just hanging out on its back. That is a cryptid for sure. That's something weird's going on there. That is unusual. That's going in the book. Sasquatch said that's weird, yo. Okay, let's do... Griff just standing next to them as a regular wolf. I crafted my own Gravity Falls Journal 1. It was my first time I did bookbinding, and I think it turned out very well. Nice! Jasper's done bookbinding a couple of times, and it seems like a very cool process. And they turned out really nice. Okay, his head's already a little too big. Let's shrink that down a bit. Actually, we're gonna... Hey, let's just draw him down here so I have space. Y'all, if I ever get arrested, it's because I would have stolen an animal from the zoo. Control S. Thank you. It'd be cool to have a hardcover or comic book of Graycove chapters. I know it'd be expensive, but it'd be fun to have a physical comic book. Yeah, someone actually emailed me about that the other day, saying like, have you considered publishing Graycove or like going through self-publishing? And I was like, yeah, of course. But we're only 6 chapters in. That doesn't quite make a full book. We're only just now starting chapter 7, which, if you haven't seen it, it is up on, the first page is up on Patreon and Coffee right now. You want to spend $1, you can go see it. Or just wait till next week. It'll be up on Webtoon. But yeah, that's not quite enough for a physical copy to be made. With that being said, I think Hazel Russell Cryptid would be a Journal 1 entry because Ford has said that Journal 1 was specific to cryptids and geographical anomalies. Yeah, that's fair. Nice, and yeah, I was thinking whenever the comic is complete. Yeah, that's fair. We've definitely talked about like that it would be cool to eventually try and get it published by a publisher. I'd prefer to do that than go through self-publishing. We both worked at a bookstore for many, many years, so we saw firsthand experience that self-publishing, while it can go well for some people, it is a lot harder to find success with self-publishing than it is to go through a publisher who can distribute it, you know, to a wide range of bookstores. You know, like, you're just probably gonna sell more copies going through that than trying to self-publish and having to keep track of that yourself. In Graycove, are marine animals alive? Yes, they are alive. I can think of some publishers like Raid Press. Yeah, like, we have a couple publishers in mind. Again, like, we worked at a bookstore for so many years, and like, we had a couple of contacts with different publishers, and usually it's just people that would be like, can we have like advanced reader copies of this pretty please? And sometimes they'd be like, yeah, here you go. So yeah, we know a really long list of publishers, and it'd be nice to go through like a Canadian publisher, but we're just nowhere near ready for that yet. So yeah, it'd be nice to go through like Penguin Random House or Orca Publishing, something like that. Rain Coast is another good one. Draw Macon too, please, in this style. I guess they did have that one puma that gets like shrunk down. I don't have any weird comment or funny quip to make, just take the $5. Well, thank you, Crispy. That's very kind of you. Macon's a fan favorite. Yeah, you guys really like Macon, and that kind of surprised me, because we we didn't really have big plans for him. And like we're probably gonna show him a bit more now because we see how much you guys like him. And like make him a bit more of a character. He was just gonna be guy who works at place that is sometimes in the background when they're having lunch. But yeah, you guys like really like him. Macon is my favorite guy who works at place. Macon spin-off series better get Macon. That's really funny. Yeah, we'll have one spin-off chapter and it's just him doing a cooking show, except they don't have TV, so he's just showing someone how to cook. Griff looks so slim here. Yeah, that's how they drew that singular wolf in Gravity Falls. I gave him kind of a this for the eyes also. I always thought it was the soft C like Mason. I've never heard the name Macon be pronounced before today. Macon is the town from the Telltale Walking Dead game. That's fair. I don't think that's how I came up with it. I don't think it was from The Walking Dead. Ruskin 2 is weirdly loved for some reason, even though he is a little worm that gets yelled at. Yeah, you guys really latch on to very specific characters. It's interesting to see. Let's move up here now. Clean these guys up a little bit. Isn't Macon like bacon made from beef or something? I don't know, I've never heard of that before. Marshall, those look so well drawn. Thank you. Let's just do this line art color. A little bit darker. Time for next poll? Yeah, I think it's about that time. Will I wrap this one up? The little spot on Hazel's forehead with the line made me think it was a leaf at first. That's funny. I read a book series when I was a preteen that had a deer with like an oak leaf on its forehead, and that's like the only thing that I remember about it. And like I think it was called like Firestarter or something like that, and it was similar to like Warrior Cats, where it was like Deer Society. Sorry, and the leaf comment just suddenly reminded me of it. If you guys ever want to make a chapter for a big event celebration, you can have it be about all beloved side characters, making Ruskin Waterdeer doing something weirdly dramatic if not cinematic, while Hazel and Griff go through an anyone arc in the background, but the story doesn't care about them. species swap would be fun. I think they would look pretty different. I read Firestarter back in middle school well over a decade ago. Yeah, I think I read it about middle school as well, which, same here, well over a decade ago. So I'm very fuzzy on the details. I just remember it was like, deer born with weird marking, part of a prophecy, da-da-da. Deer teeth for you, kid. Firestarter is a Stephen King book. It might not have, it had fire something, and it's about deer, but I'm very fuzzy on the details, so I could definitely be saying the wrong name. It was definitely not by Stephen King. Firebringer, yes, thank you. The pole maker hasn't been paying attention. I'm gonna have to fire him. I'll have to fire your Forge Mini then. Jasper messes up Pole once, initiates divorce. Too much is on the line to replace him. Nah, I don't want to replace him. I like having him around even if he doesn't pay attention to polls sometimes. Don't replace Jasper. I like that he is a writer. I also like that he is a writer. guys are only reading the stuff that he writes for Graycove, you should read his other stuff. It's even better. He doesn't get it to flex as much with Graycove as he could. I want Jasper to draw one of the characters. Oh, I like that. Put that in the next poll. Jasper comes in and he draws them. Yeah, see, Jasper, everyone wants to see you draw. Have Jasper draw cars. Yeah, anytime you guys pick something I don't want to draw, I'll just be like, okay, Jasper, you gotta do it. Get in here. Nah, I don't have the ability to pay Jasper. I mean, we live together. By paying me, you're paying both of us. Marshall just paid me $50 actually. That doesn't, I did, but that doesn't count because that was your birthday present. Marshall control us. Thank you. Happy womb evacuation day. What color beak does he have, Marshall? Just like dark gray, I guess. I was not slacking. He wanted to buy something very specific for his birthday, and it wasn't out yet, so I was waiting for him to be like, hey, that thing is out now. Can you buy it for me? And then he changed his mind and wanted something else. Yeah, he got it today, but his birthday was dubious amount of time ago. Marshall gave him his allowance. Species swap, Jasper draws. Nice species swap it is. I definitely want to draw Griff as a deer and Hazel as a wolf because that sounds fun to me. But brainstorm on what species you want me to draw Russell as. Like, should he be a deer? Should he be a wolf? Should he be something unrelated to these two? Russell is a hyena. Russell has a giraffe. Hazel has as a fox. Hazel as a fox could be fun. Which character will Jasper draw in the species swap? Nice. Russell is a tardigrade. Dude, this is a big moment Jasper is gonna draw. I'm gonna cry. I think I'm gonna be sick. Oh my god. I better finish this up quickly so he can get in here and draw. Will Marshall be the mod and Jasper behind the mic? I'll probably still be in the room. I'm just gonna switch seats or like use the chair that usually just holds my phone and my water. Well, the thing with species swap is that Russell has to swap with somebody. Yeah, so we actually have to figure out the who. It doesn't have to be any character in particular. It can just be an animal of any kind, I guess. Now I'm imagining a Freaky Friday AU where Hazel and Griff swap bodies and both of them are beyond disgusted to even be existing. That'd probably be significantly worse for Hazel since she's a vegetarian. Jasper writing stream when? Are writing streams a thing? I feel like that's kind of hard to do with an audience and like speaking and stuff while you're trying to write stuff out. Griff would be distraught that he can't carry his axe as well because he has lanky deer arms. Okay. There we are, and then we'll just give them some little highlights so they look slightly less creepy. How long does one page of comics take to draw? It kind of depends. It depends how many panels are on the page, how many of those panels have backgrounds, how complicated the pose is, like are they holding stuff, whatever. So that really makes it hard to give an exact answer. I want to say like minimum 8 hours or so, because there's like the rough sketch, trying to you know, like kind of storyboard it out, figuring out how big I want the boxes to be, what the layout's gonna be, yada yada yada, and then doing like a slightly cleaner rough sketch, a cleanup sketch, line art, coloring everything. If it's a background, I have to lay down like perspective points. There's a rough sketch for that. And then there's doing the like, I don't want to say math, but like figuring out sizes and trying to make sure everything kind of lines up properly. So, you know, it really just depends how detailed the background is. But yeah, this one is done, and it looks like the vote is currently a tie. Oh, nope. Griff won. So Jasper should come in here now so that he can draw looks like Griff. Get it all ready for Jasper. It's just a stick figure of Griff. Hello, are you ready? If you're uncomfortable, you don't have to. No, you're good. Are you gonna talk or stay silent? Okay. Come sit. Oh, thank you, Keisha, for the $1.
Oh dear God.
Here's your pen.
Alright, what species are we doing?
We're turning Griff into a deer. So you can use this screen to look up a picture of a deer, if that would help you. Deer. Luke is missing stream history. Looking up a deer cartoon. Usually I just look up like a deer and then draw them in the style. That works.
Eesh.
Whatever works for you. Should be on a pencil, yeah. You Control Z to undo. AU ideas so far are we Bear Bears, Misadventures of Fia, Wizards, No Evil.
I can't really do a poll right now, I'm a little busy.
Yeah, no, that'll be later. I'm gonna draw Hazel and Russell next. So there's lots of time.
This is awful, how do you do this?
Yeah, it takes a second to get used to. Bro, don't worry about it. Bro, we will like it either way. Can't wait to see what you will make. Thanks, Crispy. That's nice.
He hasn't been mewing that much.
He hasn't been what?
Said he hasn't been mewing that much. I gave him an enormous jawline. Yeah. Now you have to do my job, eh?
Oh, should I leave the room?
No, I mean, you just have to look at them. You can respond to them on my phone. There you go.
I can moderate on your phone?
You sure can.
Oh, nice.
Everyone's getting banned.
Everyone's banned. Characters standing near a radioactive cell phone tower with their noses bleeding, but they just chillax and don't want to leave. Griff is an insultant. I like Jasper describing his job to Marshall.
This is just banning people.
Pretty much.
What? I'll have you guys know, I picked a terrible picture to try and base this off of because it is a very good
Well, I think you're also
deer.
trying to draw an actual deer.
Is that what am I supposed to do?
Just like the normal Graycove style, but
Yeah, that would be a lot easier, dog.
yeah, you don't have to draw realistically. You were doing a very good job.
Alright, hold on.
Like, you don't have to delete it.
No,
It's...
wait, we're not deleting it.
Okay,
We're just fixing.
Yeah, you're
fixing
doing a
it.
wonderful job.
Alright, but where's your eraser at?
If you click E on the keyboard, it'll...
Perfect. Is it a big eraser? It's a little eraser.
You can size it up by using these two keys, so it's up and down, the brackets.
Big eraser. I didn't know this was Graycove. Hold on. How do I draw again? D?
B.
B for brush.
Yeah.
I understand. Okay, our color is different now. That's...
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I think the D brings it back to the, like, default black color.
Ugh.
If you click on that highlighted blue box on the side,
Armor 1.
Armor 1, that's usually the color I use for rough sketches because it's a bit softer. Giraffe. Makes me think of a male deer that looks a bit like Griff. Yeah, that's kind of what we're going for.
It doesn't look at all like Griff yet. Don't worry. I'll add the Griff.
Yeah, you'll get there.
Right, Luke? I'll add the sad face.
Wait, what if there is a chapter where Jasper draws and Marshall writes? I don't think anyone would like that for either of us.
You
I am
guys-
not a good writer.
You guys would notice.
You would notice, yeah. Long neck to establish dominance. It's pure art. Agreed.
Oof. Get ready for the heat here. Overlap it? Shit. I mean,
Yeah, see, it's hard not to curse.
Luke's not here to tell me not to.
If it helps, the hooves are kind of a teardrop shape.
Not in this one.
Okay, you got it.
Where's my control Z not working? That's fine. Let's
Is
do
it not?
big E instead.
Okay.
Oh my
Please,
god.
please, 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 please.
You're not keeping up with Crispy. What is he saying?
I don't know. I'm distracted by watching your art process. Let me go back. Oh, it was for the what if there was a chapter where Jasper draws and Marshall writes.
Oh yeah, no.
It's not happening, Crispy. I'm sorry. That doesn't sound fun for either of us.
Nope. That ain't it. You know what? Here's what's happening. I don't know how you do it. He's getting pants.
Why are you giving him pants?
Cause I don't want to draw him with no pants.
Okay.
Like, it makes me feel odd. There we go. A little bit of pants action here.
I can say more stuff. Like, I talked to the Hazel voice actor today, and she is so freaking sweet. Yeah, I would really, really like to hear their auditions, Crispy, because I'm very curious to see who you picked. And I was really hoping the page would still be up.
Oh god, too big. Way too big.
What is going on? Jasper is drawing instead of me for this round because we want to see what it looks like.
Because you guys are way too confident in my artistic abilities on the spot. Goddamn thumbs.
They do have thumbs.
Big calves, little ankles. That feels like a Griff thing.
They don't really have calves.
They don't really have shorts either.
That is true. That is true.
That ain't it.
You draw what you feel in your heart is correct.
Goodness gracious.
Thank you for joining us, Pink Slime Girl. Have a good night.
How much viewership are we losing here?
We have 20 viewers right now. I think that's...
Alright,
I don't usually check.
It went up actually. We were at 17 before I started.
Oh dang, should you do all the streams from now on?
Sounds like a plan. Dear. Alright. I think he's just a young lad, so I think he wouldn't have too big of antlers. Let's give him a little...
Did you give them pecs?
Not exactly.
Okay.
It's just chest.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. I'll send you some audition stuff, Marshall, later. Remind me, I may forget. Sweet. I have never been more attracted to a cartoon character. Yeah, he's a looker. Give him big toes, Crispy says.
That works for me.
Do you guys have a Discord server? No. We don't want to have to moderate a Discord server. So we don't want to start one. It's the pants, truly.
Big toes. That's not it.
Antler cheat sheet. That's just for Herb, though. I don't have any other antler cheat sheets.
This is the best you're gonna get on feet. You can accept it.
Yep.
It gets little tufts, like you said. You gotta add them where stuff happens.
Eh?
You said it when the body bends, you know?
That's usually on the knee. Like it's coming to a point, so like...
Down?
Yeah.
I see. Check out this expert level technique.
Very good technique.
Knee fuzz.
I'm drooling, I'm hitting my head with hammer. I'm gonna jump through the screen. I need that tear. My knees. You stole his knees. Marshall, can you write unrelated comments in chat to entertain us while Jasper finishes? We need the other half of the artist-author swap AU. I'm blanking on anything I could possibly say.
It's not easy, is it?
No.
Constant yap is
You're
difficult.
good at yapping.
I know.
I'm not.
Collarbones. There you go. I hate that hand a lot. This is gonna take
Wolf howling and cat calls.
This is gonna take the whole stream.
Can you give him a protein drink or like some Monster Energy drink? Jasper or Griff?
Both.
Give him a matcha and a tote bag. Jasper, can you add Griff's axe?
Wait, that's not what that looks like.
You could always
hold
use
on.
that screen.
Trust me.
Okay.
Trust me. We're gonna just make sure that we make it accurate.
5'4". Wait, give him a wolf howling at the moon graphic tee. Give him abs.
These are all good suggestions. I will do the best I can. We're gonna go one of these.
Can you give Griff an axe body spray? No, but we need to see the abs. I like being on this end of it. This is very fun for me.
This is awful.
Yeah, a very low cut V. Nice. Maybe give him a crop top.
It's too late.
Microwave says. You just add a line on the waist.
Ah, I see. That's quite.
Guys, new mating season episode is looking great.
I keep being just distracted by what I'm supposed to do here. No, I like him with his mouth hiding. I don't know why.
I do that sometimes too.
Elbows. Can't forget.
So guys, what chapter will this cool new character appear in?
This is an old character. This is Griff. I don't know how we can tell, but it's Griff.
Marshall, can you do a poll for what Jasper adds to the Griff deer next? Sure. Let me
The
figure
polls
out
have
how
to be on my computer.
Oh, I can't do it on your phone?
Yeah, you can go do that over there.
Okay. Bye-bye.
It's in the Chrome window. I can't hear anything. This is nightmarish.
I can only ever hear music anyways through the headphones.
I hope you guys know what's happening because I do not. I'm just here. This is like Drawful, but in an audience. Oh my goodness. Or with an audience. Wait. It's gotta be. His eyes gotta be closed, right? White monster. Okay, hold on. I have to read the chat now? Goodness gracious. You guys are having the time of your lives over here, it seems. Would you believe that sometimes I can draw? It's not right now. That's for dang sure. Let's ouch my elbows him a little bit here. Let's fix that. I reckon. I feel like that is not it. I hear you, Crispy. I hear you. I think it was Crispy. Feminist literature. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Oh, wait. Enlarge. My headphones are out there if you want to hear me talk. Earbuds. Dang it, I see why Marshall draws the bubble second. Crispy lost his game. Influences more. What we suggest that you're welcome to do the rigged polls. Oh god. An entire car? You guys are animals. This is a concerning turn of events, my brothers and sisters and others. I'm supposed to be doing D&D prep right now, and instead, I'm doing emotional damage. You guys cannot tie all three things so that I have to do all of them. That is not where it is. That is not what is going on. Embiggen the... Why is my... Am I not over here? He. Enlarge. And making a comic is hard. I'm scared of this. Has anyone read Jane Eyre? I don't actually know if it's feminist or not. I think it's just written by a lady. Ampersand on the first try though. That's gotta get a like, right? Drar, what are you saying? Monster energy. Add another layer. I can do that, I think. Hold on. Surely the layer menu has new layer. Okay. We're gonna see on that one. Yeah, he is. Okay. We're gonna opacity him down a little bit. He's slowly fading from view. Okay. I'm not even gonna control S. I'm gonna save. We have to give the people what they want. You guys know those big, like, long Monster Energy cans, right? That's what this is. It's almost like I did that on purpose. Nope. Oh god. What does Control W do? That's not what I wanted. You have too many shortcuts. Quick, name another. That's very funny. Microwave. Do you not know what an ampersand is? Is that what we're talking about? Control Wumbo. I'll show you Control Wumbo. Oh, no, apparently I won't. Okay, quick, name feminist literature. Wait, no, this one's topical. I know it's a swear word, but I must. This is feminism at its peak. It's a real book. It's about a lady werewolf and femininity and stuff. I only know because I worked at a bookstore. What is this? Oh, goodness me. Negative. Let's clean out this belt. Show you guys that I can really do art. Brush. Smallify it. 7, I think. Sounds about right. Oh, God. The iPad is significantly more forgiving. There we go. There's some seams. I mean, we also watched the movie together. I can do that, actually. I don't remember what kind of axe it is, so we're just gonna do a really fun one. Like a Dane axe. Nah, hold on. Nope, that's not it. How is it? Big screen is slippery. What are you talking about? This is completely fine. Where's the axe from For Honor? Oh yeah, I had no idea what I was talking about. Apparently. And then it goes up a little bit more here. It's like this. Used by like Vikings and stuff. You've been watching that show Ghosts, and he always talks about killing Danes. Not that I'm condoning that, I'm just saying that that's a thing that he talks about. Oh, goodness. That's probably not a straight line, is it? Oh, God. What is the Control Shift Control Z? What is going on here? Control Shift Z. Good enough. The iPad has grain. Why are we talking about grain? Oh, yeah, no, you're 100% correct. This is nightmarish. Okay, last thing. What was the fourth thing from the poll that you guys didn't get? Surfboard. I was feeling surfboard, to be honest. I feel like that's pretty easy. But you weren't expecting that. Done. Oh wait, no. Wait, surfboards have little stripies on them. Maybe like a cool bite mark looking thing, even though it's fake. Gosh, I have to use my hands for this. Okay. And then... Oh god, did I... Oh wait, no, this is correct. Ah! My lungs are full of sawdust, I'm sorry. Been working in the mines, the wood mines, all week. And if I just smoke this car right off the bat, are you guys gonna be impressed? I asked you a question and then I didn't look at the chat at all. Get a respirator. Oh, I wear a mask. I'm just a little silly about it. Besides, it's the cleanup part that gets you. I'm also probably way more dehydrated than I should be at this moment. Did they say give me some water? Yeah. Unlike Marshall, I'll just drink water on stream. Joke's on you, Jeremy. I read the message first before reading it out loud. Rubbery cover goes over the what? Oh, yeah. No, it's one of the sticky ones. They like stick to your nose. Okay. Let's bring him back into consciousness. You guys like in the comics where we do little weird text bubbles that got like wiggles in them. This person is stressed. Are you satisfied?
He looks wonderful. I'm keeping this forever. This is the paid content we need on the Patreon.
No, see, the best part is... Wait, was that ASMR? Could you even hear me drinking the water?
I could, yes. I don't like the lag. It's very strange. Take this back.
Well, I don't know how I sound.
Very nice.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, so next month, $5 finished version of this on Patreon. But by Marshall, so it'll be really nicely colored and everything.
Same line art?
Yeah, of course.
Of course. Good job.
H2O2? Fella, you're gonna die.
Okay. I am saving this forever.
I did all 4 of the things.
You did?
And feminist
Good job.
literature. I don't
And
know who
feminist-
suggested that, but you're welcome.
I didn't see anyone suggest it.
I-
I kind of thought you just decided to
it
put
it didn't come out of nowhere, I can tell you that.
Please do a very detailed rendering on this one, Marshall. I need this. The same question. Am I doing are we keeping the line art and I'm just coloring with a lot of detail?
The microwave likes feminist literature.
Microwave said feminist literature. Yeah, I saved. I'm not losing this. We'll title this
I think both.
Jasper's wonderful work.
Wait, but that's the car.
I put it in a group.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you can do a new line art version that's better also. Just do them separate.
Right, I'll do 2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
That's only $2.50 for each.
That's a pretty good deal.
When did I start? It's been like 20 minutes.
I have no idea when you started. We'll have to go back and see how long.
Dude.
That was a nice break for me.
Ah.
Thank you. I think it was 40 minutes. Oh my. Okay, so we're still doing the swap. So we're gonna do Hazel as a wolf now, which will be interesting. So I think she's still gonna be pretty tall and slim. Not as tall, because that would be very strange. Now we're back to Marshall. Yup. And we'll do the classic hand on hip pose. Easy peasy. Wait, who is this? Where is Jasper? What did you do to him? We should do the Centaur World AU next. That'd be fun. You'd have to decide what they're centaured with. Hazel the Nowhere Queen. That'd be terrifying. I just realized I'm not pulling it. We're doing Centaur World. You can't control me. You got it, Jasper. That'll be what you get for putting up with drying for as long as you did. $40 minutes. That's pretty impressive. Wait, holy crap, I was right, I was just spitballing. Yeah, crazy accurate, Grass. Good job. I do kind of want to color this one so it really looks like hazel, but did you guys pick what species Russell would be? Well, Marshall, that was extremely fast. That break served you well. Yeah, taking a few minutes can help. I've been drawing literally all day, and then I took a break to be before the stream started, and ended up still drawing for the entire break. I was just drawing stuff that wasn't Graycove or Red Pants related. Give her a bit more rounder nose than Griff usually gets, just because she has a very round nose normally. End stream right now? Wow, you guys are really sick of me, huh? No, I voted ironically. I mean, it's tied. We might be ending the stream right now, an hour early. It's entirely up to you guys. I want Hazel Fox first. You guys were lucky. And stream right now was that close to winning. Russell is Aster. Jasper Draws is becoming an offshoot channel by the end of the stream. Hey Ben, you want to see something amazing, Ben? Look what Jasper drew on stream. You missed it. It was 40 minutes long, and it's the best thing in the world. And I'm keeping this forever and might print it out somewhere. Okay, back to what we were doing. What in God's name is that? We're doing a species swap. So that was supposed to be Griff as a deer. And for some reason he got a surfboard, Monster Energy drink, car, graphic t-shirt with a wolf on it, and shorts. And we made Jasper talk. Adorable. We gotta give her markings, I forgot. Except obviously she won't have spots, but... Adorable. She makes a very cute wolf. Okay, are we... How are we drawing Russell? Piercings, yep, you're right. That's better. Hazel's Griffs look so cute. Yeah, I like this a lot. This is very cute. Part of me still wants to draw a Griff, but I don't want to take Jasper's Thunder because he did such a good job. Okay, Crispy said we should draw Russell as a hyena, and that sounds kind of fun. So Jasper, if you don't mind highlighting wherever in the chat we have the next one that we're doing. I think it was Centaur World from your rigged one. And then if we do the Centaur World one, we need to know what secondary creature we're centauring them with. Centaurs? Yeah. Okay. How do I want to do this where this will actually look like Russell? Okay, he has kind of a curved snout, so we'll keep that. But it'll have to be shorter. kind of around her ears. And we'll give cheek fluffs a little bit. I assume they were just deer tars and wolf tars. What are you on about? I thought they were usually like 2 different species. I'll do my best. They're gonna look bad. They were usually an animal and human thing combined. Are they? Okay. They're definitely not 2 different species. Yeah, I guess that's true. Like, the one lady is like a llama, but it's just all of hers. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. It's all good. I just have to remind myself of the art style when we get there, because it's been a minute. Show this is Russell. Okay, yeah, he might be a little bulky. Hyenas are a bit wider generally, but we'll slim them up a little bit. Okay, yeah, I made him a little too wide. You guys are debating about the king in the chat. Add him a special fur patterns. Well, I guess we could have this start higher up his arm, since normally in his pattern his arms and legs are entirely brown, so we'll start them a bit higher up. usually has this. I don't like the matriarch nor the king or someone in the Graycove world. Both of them feel just as scummy, but in different ways. Wedding dress feels too obvious. I think Russell should have a tux and Griff should wear the dress. Subvert expectations. Oh my god. Okay, well, that's all three of our guys in a species swap. So let's move on to the next thing. Let's keep this up for a bit. I gotta quickly look up some Centaur World characters to remind myself of the art style. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess they are just animals with human torsos. I have mixed feelings about giving them human torsos, in that I don't like it. Okay. This one may haunt me, but Marshall, I'm gonna email you a picture of my 3D tardigrade for the guy who has been asking. Okay, you want me to just open it on screen? No, just give them the regular torsos, but on animal horse. Okay, cool. That feels less haunted than giving them human torsos, because I did not want to do that. Okay, we'll start with Hazel. She would definitely look the most like Glendale, so we'll use her as reference a little bit. Okay, let me check my email then. I don't even know if I'm logged in on this. Oh, I am. You have to send it to my Marshall one, not my private one. Okay. This is gonna be a tricky one. Okay, I just looked up the show because I've never seen it. to go. Really appreciate Jasper's artwork. It was wonderful. I'll catch you guys later. Well, thank you for joining us, Dr. Dro. We'll see you next time. Is that Eldritch Horror looking guy the Nowhere King? Yes. And he is a wonderfully written villain. I do not see the email. Let's horrifying. Yes, I will do my best not to dox your email address. It's open on another screen. Okay, I think it just came through. Let me check. Yep, there it is. Okay. That's really funny. Okay, here's the Russell tardigrade that Jasper made for you all to witness. I forget who kept asking, but I hope this... I hope you enjoy it. Wussle. Okay, back to our other horrifying creations. They got big old... I mean, I was expecting more noodly arms from what I could remember, but they actually have like some level of detail, which is crazy. This is going to be deeply haunting. Does she also have a portal tummy? Yes. And is a kleptomaniac. I will put my hand through her tummy. Horrifying thing to read. And she will be keeping it. You're not getting it back. Okay, how do they usually draw noses? They don't! None of these characters have noses. Okay. Interesting. It's just this then. Spots. Water baby kind of has a nose. Oh, okay, let me look up water baby real quick. But even then, she doesn't. Like, she has a snout, like it comes out similar to this. But I don't see any actual, like, nostrils or, like, nose drawn anywhere. Interesting. YouTube chat didn't like that one, but I let it through just to say bad crispy sprays with water bottle. Horrifying. Griff is gonna be worse. I feel it in my heart. Let me look up some more references real quick, because I need something more to go off of for him. Okay. Actually, I also want her to have the little eyelashes that Glendale has because they're really cute. Durpleton chest X Griff. We're not doing human stuff on them. I can't mentally handle that. And since none of them have noses, maybe we'll just not give Griff a snout at all and see how horrifying that looks. And the show has like rounder everything. try looking up the horse from Centaur World. Yeah, but the horse, does she count? Because she's not really a centaur. Like, she has little nostrils. So yeah, maybe I will give her little nostrils, just anyways. Just so she looks slightly less weird. By the way, I lost the game data the same night I watched Mating Season. There may be a connection. It could be that show Cursed you, I'm so sorry. I think it just curses anyone who watches it. Whether it be through losing game data or just the memories of watching it. This is one of our weirder streams. Dude, Grumpy Griff looks awesome. He even got a nose. Who took it from him? I didn't like how Horse became all cartoony. Yeah, I got it for like the theme of the show. It made sense. As like a way of showing her character progression. But I agree in that her original design just looked so cool. And the later design looked like a beach ball. Are there any canines in Centaur World? Doesn't look like it. There's the cat people. There are cat people, right? Yes. Okay. Fair enough. Oh well. There was Tornado. Is Tornado a dog though? It just looks like a tornado. I don't think that counts. Anyways, it's all good. Thank you for joining us, Time Lost Cross. See you next time. Maybe do wrestle as a Minotaur. What do the Minotaurs look like again? Oh, Minotaur would have been way better for Griff. I forgot these guys were a thing. It's too late now. Like, the Minotaurs are big scary guys. Do you think that fits Russell? Or are we drawing him like that one... Oh, what's his name? Stabby? Are we drawing him like Stabby? Grumpy Griff is so funny. Griff got that I should have been a Minotaur face. Okay, Stabby it is. Okay. Yeah, you, like, losing all of the game information is such a bummer. I'm so sorry, dude. That would have been so many hours of work for you. %? Oh my god. That really sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. 2 months of work. I can't even imagine. Like, I've lost work before, and even I've lost like an hour of work before and had to stop what I was doing because I was so mad. So I can't even imagine losing 2 months. Not gonna lie, I cried for a good minute. Yeah, absolutely. As you deserve to, because that is horrible, and I also would have cried for probably longer than a good minute. I don't know what happened. My laptop just started crapping itself. I think I lost a good amount of my backups and other files too. But the RPG was my main concern because I didn't use my laptop for much other than going online. Yeah, that really sucks. He has a knife. Who's texting me? What do you have? A knife. I'll give him the little jumper too, like Steppy has. I'm your son and you're my Daddleton. They had their own folder. Most of them were corrupted, but thankfully a very early one was saved. Oh, that's good. At least you didn't lose all of it. This is deeply cursed. Okay, time to clean it up. All I have now is a Hazel, but you know what? It's just me and her against the world. Crispy, instead of being way too generous to us and donating all the time, maybe buy an SSD for backups. Yeah, that's not the worst idea. Just to make sure you don't lose anything else. See the pictures again. Okay. I cannot let Jasper and Marshall see what I was making for the game. Uh-oh. It's super cringe on paper, but trust me, it has meaning. It feels like me trying to describe any idea for any chapter of the story of like listen, on paper it's super cringe, but just trust me. It has meaning. Does that mean we have to wait even longer to see your Hazel plush? What the heck, Crispy? We want to see it. Graycove video game before or after GTA 6? I'm working on a familiar face to be part of the game, but I can't say it now because I will get banned on the spot. But trust me, it's for the lore. Okay, now I'm worried. Just got the world's loudest ad. Yeah, sorry about that. Crispy is adding fun to Graycove RPG. Banned. I'll share something about the game right now to keep you guys fed until next year. That would be nice. think Griff is meant to get his axe back because Marshall drew it in his room. Backup axe. Yeah, no, he will get it back eventually. Sin is #1 king hater. Yeah, no kidding. I have very strong mixed feelings about these designs. Most of those feelings are negative. Yeah, you guys are really going off on Vance, Jack, everyone. I would like to comment, but I can't because I don't want to give things away. quite like how round this art style is. It's very bubbly. Like the Graycove art style is as well, but this one even more so. And as a heads up, this is probably gonna be our last one for the evening. Because we are almost at 9 o'clock here. And I am very much starting to lose my voice. This would be one of the funnier moments Luke could join the stream. Just seeing that we took Griff's nose. This is the new canon Griff. Yeah, sorry. Hold on to the AU list. We can use it for the next AU stream. You know, I'm just starting to get tired, and I've been drawing all day. My wrist is starting to bother me. Graycove battle demo will not only consist of gameplay, but will follow a narrative. A land far away from Graycove is in need of help. Monsters / weird people have been causing trouble all around. So bad that the Lions asked Graycove to aid them in taking care of the matter. Unfortunately, there was a major food poisoning outbreak, leaving almost every guard out of commission. Therefore, the guard captain calls on Hazel and Griff to deal with it. The Russells help in fixing an old boat, and 3 head off to the distant land, a land called Camp Kennel. Unfortunately, they arrive during a wedding and a birthday party for someone called Baby New Year. Very strange. Alright. I'm especially excited for a Red Deer chapter though. What the hell did Herb do? I don't think Herb is gonna be shown in the next chapter. So far in all of my storyboarding, he isn't. The focus is gonna be more so on Russell and Hazel. Which I'm very excited to be drawing more Russell. Because we haven't really seen him in the comic so far. He's been kind of a minor character. Okay, last guy. Need more Hazel and Russell anyways. Love those two. Me too. I like their sibling dynamic. And you'll get a little bit more lore on Russell during this chapter. Let's give him little cheek fluffs too. Yeah, that's cuter. Hazel plush tomorrow? Nah, that's so mean. Marshall, I give you guys at least $100 at this point. Me not sharing Hazel plush is not mean. You're right, it's cruel. Is that the highwayman? Yes. It is now. He's gonna steal your shoes and make ends meet. What has this channel become? Taking their viewers' money and banning them? We didn't ban them. We're just threatening to ban him repeatedly. Making them a game, I lose the game, I give them money, I make them a plush and not share it, and I get the band blaster pulled on my skull. Yep. Also, didn't Luke get banned at some point? For like 30 seconds. Okay. There they are. This has been a very interesting and strange stream. I'm gonna make the canvas way larger and see if we can fit them all in. Pretty nice, but Hazel's quite creepy. When is she not? Wonderful drawing right in the center because it needs all the attention. And oops, Gravity Falls. Okay, maybe not right in the center because I can't fit these guys. We'll put them like right there, and it's Russell saying, "Look out, cool deer named Griff." It could be up top. There we go. Jasper, your drawing reminds me of Lisa Hannawald's art style. I'm not gonna lie, the BoJack creator. That is the biggest compliment you could get, Jasper. But yeah, I think we're gonna call it a night here. It's a little bit early, earlier than we usually stop, but my throat is seriously bothering me. And I'm tired. And there's not a ton of time left to do a whole nother drawing. And Jasper yelled at something at me from the other room. But yeah, if you're a member on our Patreon or Coffee and you haven't seen the new comic page, it is out today, so you should go check it out. And if you're not, it'll be up on Webtoon next Friday, and hopefully we'll be streaming that day as well, so we can remind you about it. But yeah, I hope you guys had fun, and we'll see you next time.